Greetings from Vienna, and thank you for joining me for another junk journal with me. We are on number 40, and I am using a a junk journal that I have just made. As you can see, it's spiral bound, and I even made a video on how I made it. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that, because I think a lot of you don't have a spiral binding machine. So I don't know if it's going to be useful for you at all. If you're interested in seeing it, please let me know. It's ready to go. I just need to push publish. So yeah, I can do that, but I don't know if it's useful. That's why I haven't done it. And also, so I wanted to make this journal my junk journal for February, and I was going to do some of the Feel Good February prompts from Mia Vibes. But after having done 2 spreads in it, even though I think the journal is cute, I wasn't loving working in a spiral bound one for these kind of prompts or this kind of journaling. So I did 1 more spread in it after this one. And then I spontaneously made another little journal, which is again sewn together. And I'm really loving that. I've only done 1 spread in that. But yeah, I'm happy I made the spontaneous switch. But for now, we are working in this one. And I decided for the Feel Good February prompts, I'm first of all not doing them in order. And second of all, I'm only going to do the ones I feel like doing randomly. So for this spread, I have chosen the prompt Happy Mail, which is number 16. And I wanted to include bits from the Happy Mail I received from Annette from Netted Journals, and I will link her Instagram below. She sent me some lovely things. In a Happy Mail the week actually I made this spread. So I want to see how much of those I can use, and in combination with that I am using some cutouts from various Daphne's Diary magazines that I had spent cutting out a little while earlier on that day. And so the thing is, in this spread, I feel like I'm all over the place, and I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm changing my mind a few times. And yeah, I think that happens to me when I really don't have a plan at all. Like when I just sit down, grab some stuff and try to make something with it. This is kind of what happens. I'm just really all over the place. So yeah, and the second thing what happens is I overthink things. So you will see in this spread I just place things around and change it again and change it again, and never happy with anything until I kind of just decide to put something down, and the end result is alright, but I don't love it as much as I love some other spreads. But yeah, I'm gonna live with it. It's okay. Don't want to stress myself about it. And yeah, just accept it for what it is. It's not that bad. So what I'm doing here is, on the bottom you see in the corner I have this very adorable image of a pomegranate from the Daphne's Diary magazine, which I love so much. I love this black and white drawing, and I adore pomegranates. Oh, well, are they not? They're not called pomegranates, are they? They're called pomegranates, I think. I don't know. I remember a colleague of mine corrected me once, but now I don't remember what she corrected me. I mean, what the correct word was. Pomegranates? No, I don't know. Anyway, you know what I mean. So I love these so much, and I eat them most days with my muesli in the morning. So yeah, so I really wanted to incorporate these. So now as you've seen, I've switched everything up a little bit, and I wasn't happy with the background, and yeah, so I decided to also change this image into a bigger version, and I also decided that I wanted a completely black background. So this tissue paper was also in Annette's lovely package, and as a contrast I wanted to add this book page, which is also from her. And to make those, let's just call them fruits, stand out, I wanted to put this reading girl on top of it, so that you have a bit of a contrast there. And also I think it might have been too boring to just have black and white on the page. So I'm just sticking that down with some glue stick, cutting off the excess. And then sticking that down. And actually I thought that was quite brave, that I already stuck that down without actually knowing what other elements I would put on there. But I think at this point I was done experimenting, and I was thinking like, okay, just do something. So I also wanted to include some of her lovely washies. Gosh, I love every washi she sent me. It's like totally my taste. So I'm just adding some bits to the background as well. Trying to find another one. Yeah, and then I'm ready to glue her down as well. But then I also needed something else for that top part of this spread, and I didn't know what I should put there. So I will once more go through her smaller pieces of ephemera that she sent me after I glue her down. I really like her. She's so cute. She's also from the Daphne's Diary magazine. I love how she's reading there in peace. She reminds me of kind of myself at the moment. I'm trying to enhance my mornings by, so I was watching this video from, oh my gosh, I don't know her name now. I will link her below, because she does these like magic morning pages, and I've seen her on Instagram, and she made a video about her magic morning process, what she calls magic morning, and I was really impressed. Like I don't know how much time she takes for this. It sounds like she takes a few hours every morning, which is probably hard for most of us, but I don't know how early she gets up, to be honest. But anyway, so part of her whole routine, which is a lot, like she starts with yoga, and then she meditates, and what else does she do? She reads, and she lays some tarot cards and everything. So she has this amazing routine, and obviously I wasn't going to do everything, and she didn't do everything from the beginning either, but two things I already incorporated in my morning routine from her, and I'm really, really loving it. And one is the reading, because I always have a problem, or not a problem, I always think like I don't have time to read because there's so many other things I feel like I should be doing rather than reading, although I really want to read. And she suggested to just take some time every morning to read between 5 and 10 pages, and I thought, I could probably do that. So I started doing that, and I've been doing it like for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and I love it so much. Like I finally have the feeling like I'm actually moving on in the story in my book, and it's not taking a lot of time, and so this is perfect. And the other thing is the meditation. So I don't have any practice with meditation. I've tried it a couple times a few years ago, and I actually did like it, but I kind of have a hard time getting into it. So I don't know if any of you have this Calm app. It's called Calm, and it has some meditations on there, and I tried 2 of them on the last 2 days. They're like around 10 minutes each, and I really, really love them. Like, if you can dedicate that amount of time in your morning to this, I really suggest trying it out. So they have a free version with a few meditations on it, and of course they have a paid one, which yeah, where they have a lot more meditations, and I think I actually might get the paid one. So anyway, wow, we are at the end of the spread. I've been babbling like crazy. So I just added the happy mail there in the little label, and I added some more accents of red. See how I kind of built a triangle again with those colors. And yeah, so that's the spread. Thank you so much for watching. We're out of time. Bye.